Hi, welcome to Peace TV, positive events in arts, culture, and education television. I'm your host, Marie. Peace TV is here to inspire you and to educate you on the positive things that are happening in your community. So if you're a young person who wants to see some positive changes in your community, we're going to challenge you to represent and do something about it. Now, today we're talking about a very important issue that young people have been saying all over time and time again, that there's nothing to do, there's no opportunities, there's no jobs, this, that, and the other. And they say, older people keep saying, well, what do you young people want? What do you young people want? Well, we ask young people in our Young Leaders program, what do they want? We have young people from Massillon, McKinley, Timken, Glen Oak, and Canton South. We put them all together in a room and we ask them all, well, what do you want? What kind of things do you want? Give us some specific answers. And we asked them to do that. We also asked the mayor of Canton and the Democratic candidate running for mayor, William Healy, to also answer what they would do in the mayoral position to help young people, help retain young professionals in the city of Canton. And what would they do specifically in regards to crime, opportunities, job opportunities, and education as far as young people, to give our young people a bright and prosperous future? Because let's face it, folks, PCV has been keeping it real over the last 3 years, and we've been telling everybody what's been going on in the community. We've been putting it out in the forefront, but we must know that our young people are the future, and without them, there's no future in our fronting. So we have to listen to what they have to say, and we have to understand where they're coming from so that we can build the kind of future that's going to be prosperous for them to lead the next generation in. So stay tuned, check it out, and see what you think about what young people have to say. There are so many things, though, that young people here locally are concerned about. And adults keep asking young people, well, what do you want? Well, what do you want? And our young people here today are frustrated because they think that they've been saying it since they were blue in the face, and nobody is still listening to what they have to say. So we're putting it on tape, on TV, for you to record and rewind. If you have any more questions, please refer back to the show, because we want you to know once and for all, especially what our young leaders have to say about what they want.
We have so many adults coming and asking us in groups in school, well, what would you like? What would make you? What do you need us to do for us in order for you to stay here in Canton and pursue your life here? Well, there's no opportunity, and every time we explain it to you, you don't listen to it.
Like, if you don't pay attention to what kids want, they do other things. We don't have things to do, so they go do other things. They go sell drugs, they use guns, they do stupid stuff. I mean, there's nothing to do around here. That's why there's so many kids selling drugs.
An opportunity is something things that we would like to do. Opportunities such as jobs, opportunities opportunities again of things that are social opportunities, and also economic opportunities, things also to help us get into college, and different ways of interacting with our peers on a healthy level.
You guys keep talking about there's nothing to do, but every time there is a building and a facility with things for you all to do, you don't utilize them. Why?
But when we try to utilize it, somebody comes and messes it up. It only takes one bad apple. Somebody messes it up and they shut it down.
And not everybody. I mean, okay. There are negative kids who like to mess things like that up. Some people want things to do. And like I said, they don't need to condemn all of us just because some of us want to act the fool. Some of them do, some of them don't. And it's not fair. Like, the adults, they should know that we are kids. Kids mess up, kids do dumb things, but it's their responsibility to keep trying. Keep trying to reach out to us, keep trying to find things. You can't just give up on us. You're not supposed to do that. We're kids. It's just like giving up on us. You got to help us. You got to set examples for us.
You said something profound. You said that every time something positive happens, it gets shut down.
Yeah,
that's what you said. That's what you think, Christina?
Yes, we already had, like, clubs. The Curb, supposedly.
Which was in Akron, wasn't it?
No, it was in Canton.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That's amazing. Yeah, but that got shut down, didn't it? Every time we try to figure out to do something around here, whether it be a party, whether it be some kind of club, the first time something happens, a fight, some kind of anything, it gets shut down. So, I mean, yes, it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. Every time I want to go out somewhere, I have a good time, I have to travel 25 to 30 minutes away from Canton to get out. just to do something with my life, to get somewhere, just to have fun.
How come it's corner stores like that sell liquor, sell mild, sell all this other stuff on every corner in every bad neighborhood? It's one of those in every bad neighborhood. And those people, these people, they kick it right there on that corner by that store all the time, no matter where you at. But there's nothing like around that area, that immediate area, that they can go to instead of that corner store. Like, there's no Y or nothing smack dab in the middle of the hood. There's no basketball, like, little facilities or nothing like that. So you can't, so what are they going to do besides go to a corner store when there's nothing else to do? Because say the Y get shut down at 8 on Saturdays or something like that, whatever they feel like doing that week. And then they're like, okay, well, we just go to the corner store, cop us a couple of brews, and then whatever, we get drunk and we kick it. And that's basically what people do. And then if there's a party later on somewhere else that they find out, they already pilt from the corner store that's right by their neighborhood, right by their house. So they go to somebody's party real drunk, real acting crazy, and then that's how stuff happens. So why don't you take the corner stores and make them, put them somewhere else, put them out of the way, and see how many people actually travel to that corner stores, and put the other stuff closer within the area that we won't have to go so far to it, and see how much more positive stuff we can get out of the stuff being closer to us instead of the negative stuff being right next door to it.
I have plenty of friends, I know plenty of parents who run around just like they're their own kids' age.
So
Those kind of things. So how are you supposed to? They want you to grow up and be a responsible adult, but how are you supposed to do that when adults run around doing childish things? Adults run around selling drugs. Adults run around partying and drinking, and that rubs off on kids.
But
when
then
you're
they
around
want to turn around and say that it's not right for us to do that. And at the end of the day, the reason that a lot of kids are not making the right decisions is because they don't have the guidance at home.
It's hard to do right whenever you're surrounded by wrong. We're surrounded by the wrong examples 24/7. So I mean, how are we supposed to do anything constructive? How are we supposed to get somewhere in life?
I think that you guys feel like you're feeling what I'm hearing back from you guys is that you feel kind of rejected by the adults.
Because they don't believe in us. They don't believe in us. I don't think, like, I know from my point of view, there are so many adults who will say this generation is not going to succeed because they trying to point us, and we're a lost generation, and we're a generation who won't succeed because we don't listen, we don't do this. But you have to figure, since we're living in an age of technology, use the resources that we use the most to get the word out for what you want us to hear. When the Gen 6 came out, everyone knew about it because it was on MySpace and on Facebook. If you want something that you want us to hear about, if you want us to hear about something, put it on the internet, on the sites that we go to so we can see it.
You guys told me there were 3 things that young people wanted. You told me we want jobs, not McDonald's jobs, not Burger King jobs, not selling pop jobs. You said you wanted real jobs that you could put on your resume. That's what you guys told me, so that you guys can go to college or get a really, really good job. And number 2, you guys told me you wanted more opportunities. You wanted positive things that you guys could do that was fun, like have parties without the violence. And what else did you guys say?
Go swimming and stuff like that, 'cause I'll be hot. Recreational activities. This is
Recreation, okay, sports, those kind of things. Okay, and then third of all, you said that you wanted to see less crime.
Right.
Those were the top, or no, or was it education? You guys said education.
Before any of that could happen, the thing that we gotta do, all of us youth, is we gotta have discipline. That's why everything gets shut down, because nobody has discipline. Nobody could go somewhere and just chill out and kick it, and then take that stuff somewhere else. They want to bring it to wherever everybody else is at, make a big scene and get known for fighting, blah, blah, blah. Everybody want to make a name for themselves and stuff like that. Me, on the other hand, I didn't come up in the perfect setting house either. I didn't came up with thugs, drug dealers, and all the above, and I'm not doing none of that. So, I mean, you can come up in a house that